Before I introduce what to include within your CV, it's important for you to understand that you need to tailor it to each individual role you apply for. This way, the skills and experience that you mention will be relevant to that particular post. Therefore, I encourage you to research the company and the job description to ensure that all of your content is relevant and what the employer is looking for. The first information on your CV should be your personal details. This should include your name, your postal address, your email address, your telephone number, and any professional social media presence that you may have. There are a few tips to consider here. Number 1, ensure that your name stands out at the top of the page. Number 2, you no longer need to include your date of birth or your ethnicity. Number 3, use a professional email address. There's no point asking an employer to respond to the email address lazyjosh@hotmail.com, for example. And number 4, ensure that you have checked your social media profile so the potential employer is only seeing your good side. Any inappropriate images or comments should be removed or hidden. After the personal details section, I recommend that you write a brief personal profile. There are a few tips to consider here. Number 1, avoid the common use of buzzwords such as I'm reliable, hardworking, and have good communication skills, because everybody's going to be writing that. Instead, take this opportunity to explain your career aspirations and goals and cater your qualities to the specific role. And number 2, ensure that this is kept short. 2 lines is perfect. Next, you should list your career and education history. If you don't have as much work experience, I recommend that you put your education first and vice versa. There are a few tips to consider here. So number 1, don't be afraid to boast about yourself. This is the perfect opportunity to show your potential employer just how successful you were in previous employment. Number 2, don't forget to include any voluntary or temporary roles, as this is all vital to your skills and your experience. Number 3, list any relevant skills that you have gained from your previous work experience. And number 4, explain any gaps in employment if there are any. I'm sure there's a positive reason for your gaps in employment, such as you were doing a course, you were doing voluntary work, or you were just going travelling, for example. Next, you should include additional skills and achievements to back up your relevant work experience and education. There are a few tips to consider here. Number 1, include achievements such as IT qualifications or a clean driving licence. And number 2, where you can, back up your achievements with numbers. For example, you didn't just increase sales, you increased sales by 50%. Below these additional skills and achievements, I recommend that you state a few interests. There are a few tips to consider here. Number 1, I enjoy playing sports and was captain of my local football team. And number 2, ensure that these interests are relevant to the job and enhance skills such as teamworking, leadership skills and management. The last section of your CV is references, and there are a few tips here to consider. Number 1, you should have a maximum of 2 references and 1 from your most recent employer. Number 2, you should have the permission from those people to be your reference and to be contacted by your potential employer. And number 3, you don't have to write the contact details of your references on your CV, as this will take up too much room. Instead, I recommend that you write references upon request. So now you have all the relevant content for your CV, there are a few tips to consider regarding the presentation of your CV. Number 1, you don't need to write CV at the top of the page, as the employer will know this is a CV and this will take up much needed space. Number 2, take time to format your CV, ensure there is a clear structure to it and that it uses consistent fonts throughout. Number 3, ensure that it is no longer than 2 pages of A4, and number 4, ensure that you spell check. I hope this has been helpful to you. If there are any further questions you'd like to ask me, please use the comment section below and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Thank you for watching.